you're a man over 40 and your blood pressure has been creeping up, or your doctor just handed you a pill for it, stop strolling. Because there's something they didn't tell you. In 2017, they quietly moved the line from 140 over 90 to 130 over 80. Overnight, millions of men over 40 became hypertensive. Same heart, same body, new label, and new prescription. And left alone, high blood pressure is one of the quietest things behind heart attack, stroke, and liver damage in men your age. Now look, I'm not here to scare you, I'm here to tell you the truth, because most men your age don't do anything about it until it's too late. And here's what actually bothers me. For most men, the answer is always the same. Here's a pill, and I'll talk to you in 6 months. A little pill that pushes the number down without asking why is like bailing water out of a boat without plugging the hole. So today, I'm handing you 5 things that you can do right now to lower your pressure and find the leak. And the first one you can do in the next 60 seconds before this video even finishes. If you don't know me, my name is Zach, and I help business owners, executives, and CEOs over the age of 40 optimize their health, performance, and longevity. I've coached over 3,500 men, some of which had their cardiovascular risk flashing red when they came to see me, and then they walked out the door completely normal blood work. I call these the 5 pressure levers. Let's get into it. Quick little bit of foundation here because, well, you need it. 2 numbers, top and bottom. The top is systolic, the pressure when your heart actually beats. And the bottom, diastolic, is the pressure between beats. For most men, you want the top under 130 and the bottom under 80. And ignore the internet myth that the target is 110 plus half your age. It's old, it's wrong, and it gives a lot of men in your situation false comfort. High blood pressure carries risk at any age. Let's start with level 1, the fastest one you've got. 60 seconds of slow breathing. And before you roll your eyes, no, I'm not asking you to meditate for 20 minutes. You don't have the time, and I don't either. Here's the whole thing. Before your next stressful call or meeting, take 5 slow breaths. In through the nose for 4 seconds, and out slow for 8. That long exhale flips you out of the fight or flight mode. The exact state that's tightening your vessels and spiking your pressure right now. 60 seconds, 5 breaths, between meetings, at a red light, whenever. Just get it done. All right, that's takeaway 1, done in the time that it took me to explain it. But breathing alone won't keep your blood pressure down, which is why lever number 2 beats any supplement that you'll ever buy. Lever 2, a 10-minute walk after your biggest meal of the day. Here's why it works. After you eat, your blood floods with sugar. Your body then fires out insulin to handle it. And high insulin tells your vessels to tighten and your kidneys to hold water. More water in the pipes, more pressure in the pipes. A walk after eating pulls that sugar straight into your muscles without the insulin spike. Lower insulin, relaxed vessels, lower pressure. Last week, I showed you the marker fasting insulin, the one that your doctor skips. If you missed that video, watch that one after this. This is how you start moving that number. You walk after you eat. 10 minutes after lunch or after dinner. Now, lever 3 is where I tell you the opposite of what you've been told your whole entire life. Lever 3, everyone is always telling you to cut out the salt in your diet. For an active, healthy man, I think that advice is absolutely trash. Because here's the truth that they skip. Cut your sodium too low and your body actually panics. It cranks up your stress hormones and can bring your insulin and cholesterol the wrong way. And if you train and sweat, then you're losing sodium all day long. So I'm a firm believer in taking quality salt. Sea salt, Celtic salt, Baja Gold, salted to taste on real food, or a little sprinkle in your water. But here's the part that actually moves your blood pressure. It's not how much sodium you eat. It's the ratio between sodium and potassium. And most men over 40 have plenty of sodium, but almost no potassium. So the lever here is simple. Drive potassium up. Aim for 3,500 to 4,700 milligrams per day. It's easiest from food like leafy greens, salmon, potato, avocado. But if you don't want to eat all that, use a potassium-based salt substitute. It'll be called something like light salt. It's actually potassium chloride. Or just use a potassium supplement. That sodium, potassium, and magnesium ratio is exactly the protocol that I have my guys run on the Metabolic Reset Blueprint. Fix the ratio and your vessels relax. Now, 2 quick honest warnings, because obviously this is your health. Number 1, if you've already got insanely high blood pressure, you might be salt sensitive, because about 1 in 3 men actually are. For you, sodium may push pressure up a little bit more than other people, so definitely be careful about it and consult your doctor. Number 2, do not load up on potassium if you have any kidney issues, or if you're on ACE inhibitors or ARBs. That combination can push your potassium way too high, so once again, just consult with your doctor. So the move isn't just cut all salt. That's not it. It's take in quality salt to taste and then get your potassium up. All right, that's takeaway 3. And lever number 4 quietly undoes all of this if you ignore it. Lever number 4, the drink at the end of the day. I get it, you close the deal, so you earn the scotch. But alcohol raises blood pressure, and it does it more so for men over 40. 3 or 4 nights a week becomes baseline elevation that you never see coming. Now listen, you don't have to go dry, but here's the move. Pull back the drinks to 1 or 2 nights a week. Definitely not 5. Then watch your numbers for 2 weeks. And for a lot of men, that small change will change your blood pressure more than the actual pill will. So that's takeaway 4. You can start that tonight. And level 5, make sure you're not panicking over a number that was never even there in the first place. Level 5, measure it properly. Because here's the secret that most men never hear. How you actually take the reading can swing it 10 or 15 points. And a bad reading sends you spiraling, which is actually going to spike your blood pressure more too. So here's the way to do the real reading. Sit there doing nothing, don't move, don't talk for 5 minutes. Feet flat, legs uncrossed, back supported, and our arms at the same height as our heart. No coffee and no workout 30 minutes before the reading either. Then you want to do 2 readings 1 minute apart. The second one is the true reading. Do that morning and night for a whole week, and then you'll have the true reading and an accurate number to actually go by. So that's the 5 pressure levers, and every single one you can start doing today. Let me show you what happens when you fix the root cause instead of just worrying about lowering the number. My client Hector came to me at 291 pounds. His cardiovascular risk factors were flashing red, and his metabolic health was absolutely trash. His fasting insulin was 24 when it should be under 8. 9 months later, he's 212 pounds, down 79. Fasting insulin, down to 6. Fasting glucose, 118, down to 84. And his A1C and cholesterol ratio are back into normal range. Same man with completely different cardiovascular risk. And here's the point. He never chases numbers by just taking another pill. We fixed the metabolism underneath the numbers. And now he's in the best health he's been since his early 20s. They moved the line from 140 over 90 to 130 over 80, and the default answer was just to hand you a pill and then give a little shrug. But now you've got the 5 pressure levers that the prescription pad could never give you. 60 seconds of breathing, a walk after you eat, quality salt and more potassium, pull back on the weekday drink, and measure it all like a professional. And all that stuff you can start today before dinner. And if you want the exact system that did that for Hector, I've put it all inside my metabolic reset blueprint. It's the 3-phase plan: blood work, nutrition, and training. This will reverse the insulin resistance that was driving your blood pressure up in the first place. It's free, the link's below. And if you're a business owner over the age of 40, here's the other option. Don't guess your way through this. Let me and my team build it for you. A custom system built around your life, your schedule, and your blood work. We fix your blood pressure at the root cause, and we build you a body that lasts decades and not just months. The link's below to work with us directly. Because this whole video isn't just about the number on a cuff. It's about being a strong, sharp, present man that your family needs into your 50s, 60s, and beyond. So you can keep bailing the water, or you can start fixing the leak.